Man, the Incubus really messed with our plan there. This goes for Sigi, who is not far enough towards the top. I guess we still pick him to get a gang out. Oh no, he's just far enough. So we want... We have Firesworn. Tide Cloak gives profit, so we want him because he spends coins. So we want these two. And then Collusion wins us the game. Basically our plan. He interfered with our plan a little bit, but it's still fine. Today, we're finally playing some Collusion Devotion. Collusion's always been one of my favorite decks, and it got some big buffs in the last two community balance patches ago. And we were going to make the deck the other day, but I figured we'd just wait till we see what got changed in the patch, because it's always weird just posting a deck like a day before changes go live. But now that the second council is out, let's go take a look at what we've got. So we are playing Pirate's Cove. Pirate's Cove is really nice because it gives you a spender and it gives you a gang on demand. That's it was a little less important prior to the change to pulling the strings. So pulling the strings was at 6 provisions. It came out at 5, then after to 6. It saw no play, and then in the balance patch, two patches ago, they buffed it back to 5, and at 5 it's actually quite good. Which is why the Pirate's Cove comes into effect, because you're spawning an extra gang, which helps you reach a lot of things with the pulling the strings. So that's why we're playing it. It's really good. Spawns a spender on demand too. And the 2 jackals do add up to 8 points if you really, really need the points. Then we're playing Tiger's Eye, just for some more coins. There's a lot of stuff we were doing these coins. We have tributes. This helps us set those up early. Then we have Sigi, good old Sigi. Always one of my favorite cards, just because we got to reveal him, but he's awesome. Just play 2 cards. One of them is Collusion. I've always loved Collusion. Get the Sigi out, get your card, get your Collusion. Really good. You can actually do some really good stuff with Collusion in short rounds. It just kind of requires you to have Bloody Good Friends and Mutants Maker. But you can do like Bloody Good Friends, Mutants Maker, Sigi. Like, do that, play Pirate's Cove, go Sigi into Collusion, something else. It's actually an insane short round. Anyway, after Sigi we have Madame Serenity. She did get a 1 power nerf, which was pretty fair because she was really good. She's still really good. She thins your deck by 2. She gives you 3 engines on board when you use her tribute. Extremely good. Speaking of tributes, we are playing King of Beggars in this. It just refunds your tributes. It's really good for round 1, and to some extent round 2, just giving you tempo in a deck that otherwise might lack tempo. It's really good. Next up, we have Novigrad. It did gain that 1 provision back, and Novigrad's just amazing. If you can open Novigrad, usually you just want to open Novigrad without thinking about it too much. The coins add up so much over time. Like, if you just throw us down turn 1, and then you, like, pressure round 2 a little bit and such, you end up with, like, 15 coins from this, which is ridiculous and really good. Then we've got the Vivaldi Bank, just to find our cards. I considered playing Flying Redanian, but I think it fits much better in Crimes rather than this deck, so we aren't running it here. I do want to mention, like, when you're making the Collusion decks, it does seem like there's not many choices. You're kind of forced into this more standard approach. But I want to say, if you don't think you need the Moriels, for whatever reason, I think you need the Moriels, you could play the Flying Redanian, but I think the Moriels is better. But yeah, when you make these Collusion decks, a lot of them end up looking extremely similar just because there's not much flexibility in which cards you want to put in here. So we got the Bank, we've got the Junior who's playing Devotion. We're playing non-Devotion in Crimes, but I think here we want the Devotion just because it gives us that cut up. We need the gang, although you do have it on the Bloody Good Friends. And Collusion works here a little better because you really, really need the Mutants Maker too. Like, you need this double gang tag, so you can kind of force into Devotion here. Anyway, Collusion, Moriels, pulling the strings, we talked about a little bit. It's extremely good. The opponent can kind of play around it because they know how many gangs you have at any one time. If they want to stop you seizing like a 5, you just you just remove it. Like, they can just turn you Joust, for example, your Salamander guy, and then you have 2 less gangs. But yeah. Then we have the Bloody Good Friends, the Little Birds. Little Birds are incredible. They're just really good. They're such an insane engine, the opponent kind of has to answer them. So that is one thing to keep in mind. Like, the opponent's probably going to save removal for these. And since they're at 5, usually they die. I couldn't fit Candle in the deck. I would have loved to fit Candle, but I just couldn't fit it with all the 5s and such we have to run here. I guess if you don't want to go... I don't know. You'd have to... I just couldn't find room for Candle, which is a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Then we have the 1-Sly Seductress. This is here to trigger off of the Madame Serenity. Then we've got the Shady Vendors. The vendors are a little bit worse this patch because, well, I wouldn't say worse. I guess they kind of are. They're worse for pulling the strings because where is the Open Sesame got buffed back to 5. So the 5 pool of crimes got increased, right? Because now you have pulling the strings and Open Sesame in it. Previously, it was just these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Now there's 6, so you see pulling the strings less often, which is kind of a nerf to it, but that's fine. Then we have the 2 Fistic, the 2 Passiflora Peaches. I run 2 because I don't really like running one of each of this in Seductress because you end up with Madame Serenity not getting one more often that way. And Peaches are fine, just in general. And then we have 2 Mutants Makers and the 2 Fistic Traffickers. You could, which I think we'll try out here, we're going to throw in a Sea Jackal here. I meant to do this, I didn't hit save. So the reason we're throwing this 1 Sea Jackal in is either you can spot him off the leader. This gives you that 6th coin on pulling the strings for the 6th gang. So we threw it in. I was running a Smuggle instead of this, actually. I was running a Smuggle and the Fistic Trafficker. Then I tried the 2 Traffickers. We're going to try a Sea Jackal here just to get that 6th coin on pulling the strings, because I think that'll add up, but we'll see. If we find out that we don't like this Sea Jackal, because we have these ones off the leader anyway, I might take it back out, go back to the Fistic Trafficker, but I think we'll experiment with this here. Let's go for the 6th coin on pulling the strings. Anyway, that is the deck. It was quite good last patch, and let's hopefully it's pretty good now. The only weakness is against artifacts, like Muta Generator we can't answer, so that's obviously a problem, and then stuff like that, but we have enough value we can usually deal with most things. But anyway, let's get into some games, see just how well this works out. Northern Realms, let's see if this is just Shoop Muta Generator, Erland stuff, which is what I guess it would be. We have no way to beat that outside of just Collusion hitting it with a 5, right? We can do 5 damage with the cut up, 4 damage I mean. So if he opens just raw Erland, we could potentially kill it with that. Otherwise, we have no way to stop it, which is not great. So I think we have to win round 1 here, I think. The problem is if he plays Muta Generator, we can't win round 1 because his deck will be insane. So, not sure how we want to go about this. I mean, we could just go Madame Serenity if round 1's that important. But again, we don't quite know what he's playing yet. On the other hand, we don't have another good opening card. Let's do it. Just throw this out there. It's going to be something that we want to win. It's going to be something where we want round control. It's going to be something where we want the round control. Let's throw this down. We actually are missing all of our gangs for the most part. We have this one if we play him, so we want to go here. Ideally, we get both of our little birds going here. Eastred, so yeah, we're going to play the junior. That can't happen. I'm thinking this is the Rune and Roche last say combo deck. Like Roche into Priestess Onager. Yeah, it's Melitele with Priestess Onager. We cannot go to round 3 against that with that combo remaining. We will not win the game. There's no way. I don't think they play 2 Redanian Secret Services, and if they did, you can't use the second one while the first one's out. So we can just poison the Snowdrop, I think. But it's going to be hard to get value here. We need to stop him going too wide. I mean, technically we can kill stuff with Junior. Doesn't feel good, though. I think we need to just throw this one down. The thing is, we pick the Sea Jackal, then we don't get anything off the leader. But if we pick this, there's a 50-50 with the same gang. Let's go for it. Okay, we got the different gangs. Nice. There's no way this guy's playing Igni, so we're safe here. We definitely poisoned that. I think we're good this round. I don't think he can catch up even with Melitele. I think he'd need the Snowdrop to be able to catch up. We did use our Madam here and our Junior. Oh, he's going to do something here. He does have all that row boosting, I suppose. We just can't let round 3 happen. I wonder if he's playing another Purify. I don't think he would, right? This is going to be the row boost, or the all unit boost, right? I guess his thought process here is as long as he goes to that 3rd round with the Onager, he wins. But that's why we can't let him do it. Oh, you got both of those in his hand? Okay. Not too surprising. We go with the orders here. We're losing a little bit of points by not using a leader ability, but I don't want to because I think we need it later. So we need to do round 2 pressure, and having 2 leaders is way stronger there. He's going to do his whole row boost now, though. Maybe we should have. Griffin. Oh, he's at the RNG into the Melitele, though. He's got no searches left. Oh, and he got it. Feels bad. I mean, he won't do it again, right? He can't just RNG into it twice. This shuffles it. I mean, technically he could, and then I would complain, but I don't think he will. I think at this point it's worth just dropping one of these. We have a whole bunch of it's definitely the pulling the strings here. Then I think we just take this one. I don't think there's enough ways for him to trigger. Alright, we're good. We need to do this round 2 because it's either Onager Traveling Priestess, which we can't stop, round 3, or it's Germain into the +3 on all units, which we also can't stop. So we're not playing Freak Show or anything like that. We didn't have space. The thing is, if we have Collusion in our hand, do we keep the rest of this? I don't think we keep this. That could be good, but we'd only have 3 gangs readily available. I don't think he's playing control. Let's open with this guy. I'd love to get Novigrad. Okay, so this is going to be the Germain deck then, right? So, how do we go about this? I mean, we could just seize one of these little guys. It gives us coins to play bank with. That's not terrible. I'm actually kind of liking that. Some Griffin Witchers. We're have to all in this round because we, like I said, we cannot beat his round 3 unless he plays the Germain and Melitele early. So we definitely want to go bank. I think it's Novigrad here. Alright, just don't keep drawing into the Melitele. It's like a 1 in 3. I was gonna say it's a 1 in 3, and then he did it again after doing it last round. He's really good at this, which makes our life a little harder. We definitely want to start doing this because we want to use the order on the Novigrad. Is Brawler good? I mean, clearing his stuff is nice, but then we get a second poison off of this, so I think this is better. Then we just don't use its order. No, we do use its order. Yeah, and then we just go with this second poison. If he has less units, the Melitele's less scary because of the 3, but he also can't draw her like manually because she's in the deck. Alright, so 1 in 3 again. You can't trigger it 3 times in a row. Okay, he can trigger it 3 times in a row. You know, this is making it a lot harder here, buddy. Let's see. We have Blind Eye, Crown Splitter, Cut Up. We could go Sigi. This tribute would cost 3. I think we use this, though, and just take the extra coins. We're all in here. And let's see, we want to play Collusion. To play Collusion, we are missing Firesworn, and that's it. So we want this guy at least. The question is, which other ones do we want? I think this is technically the most value, or do we want the coins? I think we take you. Take you.
Perhaps a different ingredient. An active rock.
We don't actually have a round 3 left, so we have to win here. The ship's ballista order going off means he can't onager us. Okay, he's gonna play another one. So you can't do the onager plus priestess if he's used the ship's ballista. I mean, he can, but it won't be as insane. Okay, he didn't draw it 4 times in a row. That's something, right? Like at least he didn't get it 4 times in a row. We got 5 coins from this, so I think we should just then go Collusion. We're at 36. Let's see what this puts us up. We're up 22 right now. We fire this. And then we go ding ding. 1, 2, 3. And then he has 2 turns, so 1, 2, 3. It's better than going taller. And the opponent will disconnect. Got him. Alright. So yeah, that was a 30-point Collusion turn. Pretty nice. Man, if that went to round 3, though, we lost the game. Because, you know, if we went to round 3 there, we just lose. I don't think it was correct for him to use all of his orders round 1. Even if he thought he could take round 1, which he didn't. By using up all of his orders, he just gave up on the ability to have Melitele later when he needed her. GG. Yeah, their connection, they lost their connection, I'm sure. Jackpot. So we have to be wary of Salamander. But like every time you see Jackpot, you just think Salamander. But there's also a lot of other things you could do. There are other things you can do. Okay, we finally have Novigrad. That's nice. By finally, I mean finally. I was playing this deck yesterday and I didn't draw too many Novigrads. Let's see. We want to have pulling the strings for sure here. We don't want this because we need it off of Madam. We want to go one of these back for Madam. Okay, we just open Novigrad and see what he's doing. Tax Collector is a really strong card if it's not answered, and we currently would have to answer it with Junior. I kind of want a Tax Collector on our board. Let's play this. We might have more important things to Junior. Like, it might be our only way to get through to the Roland if he's playing Salamander with the Tsar. But you can bleed that out early, I suppose. Double Tax Collector. Okay, now we're getting to the points where this is actually a really big problem. I think we give them each a bleeding and then hope that Junior can kill them after killing something else. I think this is the play. Puts them both in range of Junior. And whenever else he plays, we kill, hopefully. Then maybe the Flying Redanian's harder for him to get out. Okay, this is actually exactly what we wanted to happen here. There's the Redanian. Oh, and then he's playing Jackpot, so they get their points back. Well, it was worth an effort. He has both of those forever now. Let's see. I guess we just play our own guy. If we can seize the Flying Redanian, that'd be nice. But it might be better for this round to seize the Tax Collectors.
If the ring won't come out, just take the whole finger.
Yeah, as much as I want to seize the Flying Redanian here, I think we're in really big danger this round unless we take the Tax Collector. It's actually really unfortunate we don't have two of our poisons here. So I think we'll have to Junior this Tax Collector. Makes it feel bad that we didn't do it earlier. You might have to Moriel's this guy. So because of that, we're just going to put a bleeding on here and here. Alright, so we're okay then. Get a coin from Tax Collector.
You got a sea beast swimming in them breaches.
Just in case he's playing Knickers, this is the safe play. Just because sometimes Jackpot's one of those things you're never quite sure what they're playing. But now we're looking okay. Like I said, not stealing the Flying Redanian feels bad, but I think we needed the Tax Collector to win the round. I think winning the round is more important. So there's Madam's Serenity. There's 3 cards in our deck we don't want to draw. We got some really... As far as our hand goes, it's actually quite nice. So I think we just open with Madam here. Because we have the 4 coins carried over. Let's open with this. That should apply sufficient pressure, and it'll help us find our more consistent round 3. But I think we just need to go for it here. Oh, is he playing Bounty? That is interesting, and also a problem at the same time. So we only have 1 destroy. I guess if Witchfinder is unanswered, we will lose. Is what this comes down to, right? Because we can at least kill Caleb with a spell from this. So I think we are required to Moriel's her. We will lose if he has her. This had resilience, we might as well use this order. Ooh, that tribute would have been nice, but it doesn't do anything here. How many tributes do we have left? 1, 2, 3. This generates 3 coins. This is actually going to be a pretty good engine for us. We just withhold. And then her effects should actually be pretty useful. Okay, there's his Madam.
Looks like some light reading.
Captain Yago is going to be really scary. Oh, he's just going to go right in there with the Jackpot. Captain Yago is way less scary now. Let's see then. We have Salamandra, Blind Eye, Tide Cloak. We have 3 gangs now. That's not very many. I think we dropped this guy in.
Only one of us can still stand by the end of the day. Evil's not going anywhere.
We could potentially go for a Seas 6, right? Oh, we're missing Firesworn. So best we could do is Seas 5. I guess we could take Madam if we get the crime here. Pulling the strings would be so good, but anything that does 5 damage is good. We'll just take this. Removing her is still good. We don't really need the King of Beggars. Collusion's a really strong card here. He's in a junior hours, that makes complete sense. Wonder how much more control he has. He's getting into the... It's almost to the point where we're going to have trouble with our gang tags for Collusion. Could play it right now. Probably not a bad idea. Yeah, this looks like a pretty good time for our Collusion. Let's just ping. The highest takes 5 damage, right? So we'd want to have probably the Spender be the highest. So we hit these guys down to 4. And then we go hit this guy down to 5. And Collusion kills him. That helps us a lot. You don't get the Firesworn 6 points, which is annoying, but this is pretty good.
Sewers remind me of the fjords back home.
Wonder if he's playing our Sigi as well. In any case, we go for Vendor here, I think. Is there a reason not to spend our coin first? I can't think of one. I guess if we went for the Seas, we wouldn't. Let's do that, and then we'll play Arc Vendor. Let's drop coins. 3 damage isn't great. Open Sesame it is. This mage is doing a lot for us right now, by the way. She's going to give us 6 coins this round. Okay, there's a candle. What would we be scared of here? I guess his own Sigi. Oh, there goes that guy. So we have Blind Eye, Salamandra, Tide Cloak, Cut Up, Crown Splitter. We still have a free Sigi. Do we take him here? What do we get? We get these 3, right? Want options between those 3? So we'll get 3 coins back. We'll pay his tribute, getting us 2 coins. We should use 2 coins here. Guess we do it.
Be so kind as to follow me.
So we take this and this. Just to spread our boost out a little bit.
Oh, the digits dropped off. Oh, we must hold back on.
I don't think we need to use the last one. So let's just do some of this. We'll keep the last leader charge just in case he's like Sigi Collusion or something and we need a round 3, but we're up by 37 right now, which is a lot. Okay, there's a big profit. Sure. He still has 24. He's using Candle as a spender, which means it's not a great spender round 3. Still needs 15. Bank. Alright, that should do it, right? He should be fine. Oh, he's not fine. He's not fine. Okay. GG.
You've got the heart of an uncrate.
Blaze of Glory probably raids. Not a great matchup, because we are actually kind of engine reliant. We need Madam for round 2 then, or 3. We can't use her early, because we need something that'll have engine sticking. At least she'll have engine sticking. Although, to be fair, Blood Eagle into something still kills 2 of our engines off at once. It's not great. Poisons aren't super good value, but how much is going to be good value here? I've actually seen a lot of early Blaze of Glories, so maybe we do keep these. I'll put this back, though. Well, ended up with the same hand. There he is. Yeah, man, if we drew into... the pulling the strings are so good because you stop the revives on the Highland Warlords. We don't have one, so we can't do that, which is unfortunate. But we wouldn't have any gangs anyway because he's going to kill all of our units. He's probably going to be over a profit card this game. And there's the second one. Do they ever not have both in their opening hand? For some reason, I think the answer is no. They always have them. Do we even want to poison one of his cards at this point? We could do this. Get 3 out. It's going to immediately die, but it's probably fine. Hey, there it is. There it is. Now we poison our own guy to get us the 4 coins for our peaches, which can then die. But this doesn't seem like a guy who's going to play early. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's teleport those guys too. Why not?
You got a sea beast swimming in them breeches.
Have a second teleport in your hand. Just have the perfect opener.
I've got you like fishes.
We like I said though, we can't play Madam here. Blind Eye, Firestorm Salamander. We might leader and then hope we go into a thing. Yeah. We're gonna need a leader charge this round anyway. No pulling the strings is really tragic here. Eavesdrop might be decent actually though. Open Sesame is a good card, but we're not going to be spending down to 0 very often. Let's take this.
Remember, this will be our little secret.
Yeah, it was not the card we wanted to see. We can't play that.
Out of the kettle, into the cold.
I mean, if we lose this round, we lose the game. That's all there is to it.
Your skull will make a fine canker.
I guess we don't tribute Madame and we play this here.
Hard road, hasn't it?
Read, write, revise.
We have to play one of these cards. Sigi's our best card, right? So we don't want to play him, but we're behind. It does put us up on even. We have all the gangs. Like the thing is, we're probably never getting all the gangs again, so I think we just take the Sigi here.
Be so kind as to
We're never getting these gangs out again because he's going to have too much damage. We want that for Madam. I think we do this and this.
Perhaps a different ingredient.
Make sure we have that Fire Sworn for the spawning of guys, because that's the only really good value we're going to get here. Should win the round. The thing is, Sigi's our best card, but none of these other cards win the round. Mostly because we drew into that second Peaches off of the Eavesdrop, which we picked, which felt really bad. Alright, we need Novigrad here, for sure. Bank's nice. We have one of these in our hand. Is it worth taking a second? Probably not. I think we just use this for profit. We need the Iced gone. We need the Tier gone. There's too many things we need gone to win this game, I think. Because we can't rely on our engines because it's just control. And he played 3 Highland Warlords already. I mean, War of Clans just destroys us. I don't see a way to win this. Unless his hand's really bad. I guess we have the his hand's really bad option to win. Okay, this is off the top. This is good. We're wasting coins, but it's still good. We spawn this here. I think so. You might be tempted. Like, he can go War of Clans into the 3 damage guy. That's what, 5 plus 3 doesn't quite get us. So they're Warlord. Awesome. Let's see here. We go... You're melee for the Seductress, right? Double again. This guy won't have Champion's Charge, so we should be good. I don't think he's tall removal. There's Madam Serenity, she's gone. There's King Moran. Let's see, do we go all in here? I think we do. Blind Eye, Salamandra, Blind Eye. We want the Salamandra. And then we will pick the cut up here. Do that. If he ice, we don't win, right? Like, if he ice or leaders, we don't win the round. I guess we should have kept a coin here in case we needed Tamorials to all in him. Oh yeah, this is bad. So we're gonna lose this because he's gonna have... Yeah, that's enough points. And he doesn't have to leader. Well, that's probably GG. He has tier. He has leader. There's literally nothing we can do. Even if we held the coin there for the Tribute Destroy, you can do tier into carryover or something. He still has War of Clans. Okay, so this is just dead. We're kind of dead. What do we want? I guess Junior's our best card. Alright, well, we drew King of Beggars. What are you gonna do? What do you discard? If we don't have a unit, you can't Blaze of Glory, right? Eh, whatever. You know, this is the way sometimes. Can't play War of Clans either. But this is just tier, so it doesn't matter. Or it could be Svangri. It's Svangri. The Heat Wave won him the game because we don't have the tribute anymore. Alright, we'll take it. GG, whatever. It was a good try. Good try. Good old monsters. See what this guy's playing. Overwards did take a bunch of hits, but it's still the most common monster deck I've seen. So apparently it was fine, but we'll see. We do not want 2 of these. Poisons are bad against Carapace, but I guess we try and use them early. It makes them use the Carapace charges at least. 2 little birds is good. We have so many bronzes though. Do we have tributes? Yeah, we can't afford to draw King of Beggars. I think we open with Fistic, and then maybe Madam Serenity tribute. Round 1's really important. We can't let him like control round 2, then drop King Trum, and then have an Osrail. We only have 1 tall punish, since the poisons don't count anymore because of the Carapaces. See what he's gonna do. Right into a Neuromancy, right into the little dude, right? Ooh, Alpha Werewolf. So this is gonna be a mid-rangey deck. Interesting. So he's 100% playing Erendite then. We know that unconditionally. So throw Novigrad, that gets us our 4 coins. Nothing worth here is really worth poisoning. So go Madam Serenity next.
Yes, my gallant knight.
Oh, looks like some light reading.
We have 2 little birds, which we'll have to use here. We'll use 1 leader. So leader into little bird next turn, I think. There's the Jotun. So we go leader.
One man's battlefield is another man's ripe patch for harvest.
Bird. We're not going to have either of these, so we pick one of them. I think we use the Blind Eye Poison next. Maybe it doesn't give us a new gang though. Maybe we just drop the guy on the left. Bloody Good Friends. That's probably what we do. There is Regis. That is obviously great. Let's use this. Let's boost to you, I suppose. I think we'll use this here. I was really hoping for something that did something. Let's do this one. It's a Salamandra, which helps us, and we are going to be paying tributes once. King Trum's not the problem, and so we only need 1 removal for Osrail. That requires last say, though, otherwise there's no point. So that is something to keep in mind. He's going to Werewolf on us, too. He's up by 27. That is a fair bit. I think we do this and have everything except Tide Cloak. We have Tide Cloak, so I think we just try and roll the second one off of the Mutants Maker. Salamandra. We already had Salamandra. I think we have all of them then, don't we? So we just go like +6, +6. Just close in a little bit. If you can't kill the little birds, we can potentially catch up. And we have a C6 on strings. He only has a 5, so it's not perfect, but could do something with it potentially. But I think we'll throw the poison, the Fistic on Regis, not Regis, on Werewolf. Because it also gives us coins for the birds. And then if he puts the Carapace on, which he will, we can use this for profit. He's going to Carapace that, so that's going to make him really hesitant to Carapace these other guys. But he's going to have to. long as we get last save for more eels, we're going to feel pretty good, I think. Okay, yep, there's the Carapace. Let me use Prophet on the other one. He stopped us from seizing, by the way. That's why he leadered the Witch Apprentice. Because if he didn't do that, we seize a 6. That's a 2-point a turn engine. We don't care about that. Let's see here. We're going to do this either way, right? We could potentially bluff him into using his last leader if we go Fistic Poisoner on Regis. I don't think the 3 coins matters that much if he doesn't do it either, so I think it's a nice play. Let's bluff him out here. Hopefully. And we'll go with you. And with you. Okay, he didn't fall for the bluff. Fair enough, I suppose. Fair enough. Let's drop this lady in.
It's been a long, hard road, hasn't it?
I guess at this point, the seize is really the only option. We can't use our Destroy here, but I don't know if he wants to play his last card. Like, we have no trouble winning the round if he plays this card, and he should know it. So if it's a good card, he might not do it. If it's Erendite, well, he might play it, knowing it has Echo. He is going to play it. It's the Azrael. Okay, so we don't have to worry about holding the... We don't have to worry about holding this guy anymore. That's good to know. We just play him. There's no tall targets left, I don't think. So he has Incubus, which is really good for him. He's got a lot of really good stuff. We need Prophets. We're just going to use that for coins, I think. We have Bank. Let's use that for some coins. We're going to bleed him down here. We don't have Sigi, so Sigi round 3 would probably beat him. Gonna heat wave that guy, sure. Yeah, we could bank. Or we can just not play here, have 4 coins of carryover, and him be down to no cards round 3. He'll be down. I think that's the safe play, is just to pass. He's forced to play whatever this is, and we have a double last say. With our Sigis and play Erendite, right? Yeah, there he is. So now we just want some Prophet cards to brick the Erendite, and then we finish with Sigi. Some Prophet crimes, finish with Sigi, we win. Because he will not put the Erendite back. We know that. So if we want to go for that game plan, I think we've used both of our leaders. Oh no, we have a leader left. Good. If we have a leader left, we do not need this guy. You're a strong King of Beggars there, but I think we're fine even if we do. Oh, We don't have a leader. I thought we had 2. Oh, he banished 1. Oh no, that's bad. Okay. Okay, and now he guarantees there's a target for the Erendite, right? Well, that's a pain. I think our best shot is go for melee. Look for a gang or crime. This one's not bad then. We lose the Prophet. He has Erendite. This is our only spender, right? Erendite kills it. I guess we get a spender off of bank. 1, we'll have 2 gangs, so we need 5 coins. Collusion should be good enough, right? Man, the Incubus really messed with our plan there. This goes for Sigi, who is not far enough towards the top. I guess we still pick him to get a gang out. Oh no, he's just far enough. So we want... we have Firesworn. Tide Cloak gives profit, so we want him because he spends coins. So we want these 2. And then Collusion wins us the game. Basically our plan. He interfered with our plan a little bit, but it's still fine. A double last say just kind of let us do it. We needed that Sigi though. It's really fortunate he wasn't at the very, very bottom of our deck. Alright, so that's the deck. It's pretty decent. Pulling the strings is the star of the deck. It's actually really good now. Like really, really good. But the deck doesn't beat everything, and you are locked into the disadvantages of Devotion. And the problem is, I guess it's just matchup dependent, right? I was going to say, the problem is you don't have tall punishes against Carapace, but I mean, we just played a whole bunch of Carapace. It's not like the only deck on the ladder, so the poisons became pointless, which really hurt us, but there's nothing we can do about that. Overall, I obviously like the deck. I've always liked Collusion. I think it's good. It's pretty good. Not great into Carapace, because we waste the poisons and such, but I like it. The only thing I don't like too much is there's very little deck building variety, right? Like, you kind of have to play all these cards, unless you want to go something radically different, but it's pretty fun to play. You can do a lot of stuff pulling strings, that's cool, and I really like it. So yeah, I don't have much to say here. I don't know too many other choices. Like, we had to go for that 1 Sea Jackal over the 2nd Trafficker. I liked the extra profit on the pulling the strings. I did like that. I think we'll keep it. I also tried Smuggle. Smuggle was pretty decent too, but this is what we'll go with. And I think we'll actually go in with the other Syndicate deck next time. The Crime deck, which I think is a little better than this one, but I've always liked Collusion, so we're doing it first. Anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. That'll be it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. And you can check out some more videos over here. And thanks for watching.